How did you get into the whole personal development space, being a professional speaker and motivator, if you want to call it that?
Well, I started off in sales and knocking on doors, and sometimes I'd make 60 and 70 calls on offices and homes each day, and
Wow.
uh, and made no sales at all for a long time. And I found that one of the great breakthroughs is that you can learn anything you need to learn to achieve any goal that you can set for yourself. And you said that's pretty profound. Yes, it is. Is there in the U.S. now, according to the recent research, there's about 38 million millionaires. These are people who have achieved a net worth of $1 million or more. In the year 1900, there were 5,000 millionaires. Now, today,
Wow.
125 years later, there's 38 million. Now, that's
Now there's
pretty,
millions of millionaires.
pardon?
They went from five to now millions of millionaires.
Yeah, millions of them. And of course, it's not as worth as much now
Yeah.
because of inflation.
Inflation and stuff. Yeah.
Millions and millions of people have gone from zero to becoming millionaires in one generation. And
Right.
the fact that millions have done it is proof that you can do it as well. And one of the most important things you as a parent do is you become a role model or an example for your children, so that they look to you and they look to your guidance and constantly compliment them, tell
Hmm.
you what they are.
Yeah. Oftentimes as parents, we're too busy pointing out what they didn't do right instead of, acknowledging what they did do right. And
So
when they quote make a mistake, then of course, like you said, you just draw the lessons out of it, and the lessons are just the cost of that experience. So it wasn't a mistake. It's you learn from it, you grew from it.
exactly, and
Yeah.
I study the millionaires and billionaires, and Jeff Bezos, who started Amazon, he has this idea that there's no such thing as a mistake. There's just a learning experience. So you
Yep, I
just say,
agree.
so what do we learn? And you take and you go into detail. What did you learn? And what else did we learn? And what else did we learn? And so there's no mistakes in Amazon.